Hi there. So today I wanted to talk to you about a very simple thing that I've added to my regimen a lot lately, and I found it to be really helpful. So I wanted to talk to you about magnesium oil. So this is taking your magnesium transdermally instead of taking it orally. In general, I love anything that you can put on your body or take under the tongue in a liquid form versus taking the pills, because obviously that you have to go through your stomach, it has to be digested, and then it has to go through your liver in order to get to your bloodstream. So it's just not as effective, and a lot gets lost, and you just wind up not absorbing what you're trying to absorb, and it goes into the toilet. So anything that you can put on your skin and it actually does work. I actually like to take a lot of my vitamins that way. There's vitamin patches that I'm going to talk to you guys about that I love. But this actually effectively gets into your bloodstream by taking it transdermally. You can put up to like 40 sprays on your body. The other great thing about doing it transdermally is you can target where you want to target. So for me, I get a lot of headaches, and even when I get migraine headaches, the very first thing I do is I take at least a double dose of magnesium pills. I do take that in a pill form. And then I take the magnesium and I just get it right, where the tension goes up to my head. I'll do it on the back here and then even on my scalp, and I'll just start to get as much magnesium to my head as I can, if it's a tension headache, kind of right where the tension always is. And that actually works really effectively in knocking it out. Now you do get kind of like a salt residue after you spray it on you, so just in case you're going out in public, know that you might have little like white salt that kind of forms on your skin. Anyway, this is also great for kids because what I love to do for them is that they have a muscle ache, but especially if they have growing pains, and I sometimes do this prophylactically. I'll rub the magnesium oil on their legs after they've run around like on a hard court or on a soccer field for a long time, and I will put it on their legs, and it will actually they won't get the growing pains that night if I just sort of anticipate. I feel like they're going to wake up crying, their legs are in pain. Anyway, it just totally relaxes the muscles in the legs. It's a smooth muscle relaxant. Again, with the kids, I do try to add coconut oil because it can be a little itchy sometimes on the skin, or you can add like aloe vera. We just kind of put it on their skin, and they don't complain to me about it at all, and I actually kind of like it because they call it like a treatment. It's one of their little treatments that they get. So we do that here, and even if maybe I don't think they're going to get they're going to have some sort of problem with actual muscle aches, I'll just put it on the soles of their feet. Again, to restore the magnesium in their body. Because just to go back a second and explain the bigger picture of all of this, we're all pretty much magnesium deficient now, because what used to happen and where we used to get our magnesium was from the water or from the soil. So now you don't really get magnesium in your water anymore because we're all treating the water, and we're trying to pull out all the bad stuff out of the water. So in pulling out the bad stuff, or the fluoride or the chlorine, if you're in a system that's already been treated like a city system, you're going to pull out the magnesium too. So any reverse osmosis system, which is actually what I have, does deplete it. You can try to put it back in, which also makes it more alkaline, but you're not really getting the magnesium that you used to be getting just from sort of pure mineralized water. My parents actually have well water, and I love it. I think it tastes amazing, and it's that artistic, almost that quality you get out of like a glass bottle mineral water from overseas. But anyway, most of us are not getting that anymore. So it used to be in the water, and it used to be in the soil. So it's not in the soil anymore because of factory farming and how we've just depleted all the minerals from the soil, and they've also hybridized plants now to not need as much magnesium. So the soil doesn't even have to have the magnesium to make the plants thrive. So hence, it's not in there. So you're not getting it from your food as much as you used to, and you're not getting it from your water. So when they test populations and people, a large majority of people are definitely deficient in magnesium. Now, you don't want to do this. I'm going to tell you why you want magnesium in your diet. It's great for, again, it relaxes the smooth muscles, so it's going to help with any muscle aches. It's going to help with anxiety then. It's going to help you go to the bathroom. It's going to help you sleep. And also the smooth muscle in your around your heart. It's actually really good for anyone who's had a heart attack. You want to make sure your magnesium is super high or on target, because they have found that magnesium deficiency is actually a can be causal in heart attacks, and it can be indicative that you're going to have a heart attack. So keep your magnesium up if you have any cardiac issues. The other thing about magnesium is it's needed for all the detox pathways. So not only does it help you go to the bathroom, which it most definitely does, and I'm sure people have found this from taking magnesium pills. I like to put magnesium oil on my stomach if I'd like to get things moving down there. Again, you can just target it where you want it. But it also helps just open all those pathways to get out heavy metals and anything you're trying to get out of you. It's also great for thyroid health. So magnesium is responsible for converting the inactive T4 hormone into the active form of T3. So it's really good for all these metabolic pathways. You will feel much better if you've got your proper amount of magnesium in your body. And I just love to use it transdermally. I love to take a bath too, by the way. Obviously an Epsom salt bath. Maybe you don't realize this, but that's really a magnesium salt bath. And that always relaxes you. If I have the time, I will do that till the cows come home. And I love doing it with the boys, the kids. I always put a little bit of magnesium into their water, magnesium salts into their bath water. Again, to make sure they have the stores of magnesium up. If they're playing a lot of sports, this is just going to make their life happier. So that's what we do in our family, and it's worked out really well for us. So check out spraying your body with magnesium, and I think you'll like the delivery system. Thank you.